Anthony, to explain this for us, and in terms of figures that we see from the MBS, for instance, talking about urban inflation, says at 26.09%, and rural inflation at 22.15. Why is this?
Okay, thank you. We all know that price is highly volatile in urban compared to rural because of the purchasing power. And apart from that, more people purchase more in urban than rural. Rural is more of subsistence economy. I have what I eat, I get from the farm. So in terms of purchases, there are more purchases in urban compared to rural. So that is why inflation figure in urban is always more than rural. And this is another advantage to Nigerian CPI. Many countries don't produce CPI across sector. When I say sector, urban, rural. But in Nigeria, we know that people are living in structure, urban, rural. And the price movement in these two structures are not the same. So we need to bring this price movement on board in computation of the headline inflation. The headline inflation, which you call all item index, is bringing together both urban and rural. Somebody said something in your report that inflation in Lagos can be 40%, then Enugu can be 30%. But the headline is not speaking to the two. The headline inflation is the average of all the states and all the sector. So you don't expect headline inflation to be equal to the same thing in Lagos and Imo. No. The headline inflation is the average price changes across all the 36 states and FCT. However, we have urban national, rural national. We still have state inflation.
Well, yes. In relation to urban and rural, there is the factor of transportation. The fact that you now have to transport that goods from rural, especially food, to urban area, that transportation cost exacerbates. Secondly, the consumption of the food in the rural area takes a different form. When it enters urban, there could be more value addition. Restaurants will cook them. So you have more things that happen to that also contribute to the differential that you see. Then it comes from the mobile phone. You get more intense use of it in the urban area because there's more service there, and people, they understand, and young people keep drifting there where they can enjoy the service. Even energy, they consume them more because of their availability. And rural people just pay for energy they never get. So it's that kind of